Welcome back for more Explore Tulsa. Now, Stevie, have you ever driven up North Peoria at about East Jasper and wondered what all those huge ropes were about?
I really have, Trish, and the other day I was feeling like I need a little adrenaline rush, so we decided to stop in and find out.
When Dr. Sawyer was here about 6 years ago, he decided that he wanted a facility large enough to be able to handle all of our district kids, and of course we serve other districts as well. So he met with Mr. Helmrich and Mr. Zero and kind of talked about, that was kind of one of his finale things he would like to do for the district. And Mr. Helmrich and Mr. Zero believed in what we were doing a lot, and that's how it evolved. It was right there. Well, that's the neat thing about this type of facility is, like, for instance, this group here today is looking for leadership. So, you know, our focus in everything that we do is talking about leadership and what are the components of leadership and how that transports to life. But then we have like a 6th grade program that's on anti-bullying, diversity, and team building. And then we have an 8th grade kayaking program where we take them out into the wilderness, we do some treks, we do some kayaking. And then we have a 9th grade program that centers around the ultimate gift, and we talk about life lessons such as the gift of learning, the gift of money, the gift of a day, the gift of gratitude, all of those kind of things, and ties that in to the challenge course as well. Every course has its own uniqueness. It's developed so elementary kids can go on it. There's a route for them. It's developed so middle schools, there's a route for them. There's an actual route for high schools and corporates. So each course, even though they may look very similar, because, you know, we have 8 basic courses out here. We're an educational facility, so we're not like, you know, come pay to play. We don't do that at all. This is like Booker T. They're coming out for a leadership day. We do, like I said, all the 6th grade Tulsa public schools, but we've got schools like Montecasino, we work with Castle Hall. We have groups that come down from Kansas. Say for instance, we do a middle school, and their teachers now are saying, we're seeing leadership out of kids that used to never sit and talk in class at all or never even speak. We never even knew they existed. And now they're stepping out, being initiative, and being engaged in things that they weren't before. Oh my gosh, the stories could be endless, but we had one autistic kid that came, and it took us forever to get him in a harness, because, you know, autistic kids sometimes do not like things to touch. We got him in the harness. He went up with one of my instructors off the blue zip line. He went down. The first time he was scared to death, which is typical, but he went down attached to one of my guys. Got off there, and it was just like his eyes went huge, and up, and he wanted to go again. And I think my instructor was on like the 6th time of doing it, but the little boy goes, "Do it again?" And apparently it was his first words he had ever spoken, ever. And so teacher starts crying. I'm thinking, what's happened? You know, is something wrong? And it was just tears of joy because the kid spoke for the first time. There is a big, huge push, and I think that took about, maybe 5 years ago, where challenge courses were really emphasized to be one big way of getting kids into physical fitness, because it was something that every kid can do, no matter how they're built, okay? Whether they're an athlete, whether they're not an athlete. And so you gain some success in physical activity in one area, it's going to transfer to the rest of your life. You're going to feel like you can do some other things. And that's what these kids are learning, is they're conquering things that they never realized that they couldn't do, but sure weren't going to ever try. And so we're asking them to try, then they conquer it, and then they see, oh, maybe there isn't that much that I can't do.